It was a peaceful day within Sasha Village when all of a sudden, bandits have come to take over and steal whatever they can find. With not many options left, the village elder sends Alec and his best friend Lutz to the village of Ichio in hopes of finding a hunter to help them. Hello everybody, greetings and welcome back to some more Alec and Lutz 3. First off, I'd like to say apologies for the long wait of the second episode. Mostly what was going on during that gap length of time, I had to actually deal with a bit of another one of those copyright strike issues, which turns out I was actually wrongfully accused, one of those deals, so I had to pretty much send the counterclaim, had to wait a while, but finally, long story short, everything's fine. I've dealt with it, because I really didn't feel like going back to the 15-minute limitation thing. I really didn't want to mess with that again. I'd rather keep it at my own pace, if possible, instead of splitting things up. I mean, I may have done it in the past, but this time, I wasn't really going to bother with that. So, anyhow, we are back on and going finally. Okay, previously, we've had our first battle on the bridge on our way to Tode. We got a bit of a taste of what the battling system will be like throughout Alec and Lutz 3, which, quite honestly, isn't really that different, compared to the previous two installments. There was a couple of sort of minor changes that's actually more beneficial to the heroes here, which I'm sure will come in handy quite a bit as they journey forth, when they actually start their journey, that is. But right now, they made it to the town of, I believe it was, I believe the town of Tode. God, I almost said Ichio for some reason. I don't know why. Ichio is, I think that was another one that they'll visit later on, but yeah, that's not it. So they find the guild and they put in the request, and it's a pretty hefty reward, and not within seconds they find someone that's willing to help, get things going. So they've got who they've requested, and now it's a quick transition back to the village. So we're back in Sasha Village, and looks like somebody's in trouble again. No more liars, not going over till we get a real answer. Oh, and of course, Lutz's sister has been stringing them along for the entire time, but it's not working much more anymore. It's almost gonna cost her life at this point. What do we do? Well, it's in the feed.
The cow feed?
You idiot, that's an ox! And no, she's lying. I already checked the troughs. Uh-oh. Whoops. That's one little slip up too many. You lying sack. Not another step. That almost seems like it's cliche. It's like proper timing, just right there. It looks like these bandits just, their days just turned bad. Really bad. I love the part of the job. Check this out. And one swing of a spear, and suddenly three missiles of light just shoot down and go. Oh, we don't want no more trouble. Oh, now you're giving up. Now you're like, oh, please have mercy. Don't kill us. We'll give back everything we took. Please, we weren't really gonna hurt anyone. You weren't, were you? As much as you were threatening, especially this girl here, And everything else that you were saying, spouting about, you was gonna do this and that. Yeah, sure you weren't. Sure you weren't. I believe you. Also, your excuse is you came by because you were hungry. You needed food. So instead of, oh, I don't know, maybe if you're really starving that much of that, maybe be polite and says, hey, you know what? We're hungry travelers. I was wondering if you can give us something to eat. We are starving to death. We don't have much for money. But maybe if we'd be willing to do some kind of work, anything to work for it even. But no, you're just going to stop up here and it's like, okay, this is a stick-up. It's like, give me all your money. Give me all your food. I still don't believe these guys. Even though this leader here is trying to turn around and try to set them straight, trying to set up a good example now to redeem themselves. I don't trust them. I still don't trust them. But wise elder decides to give them a second chance. Not trusting them fully, but a second chance. But that's probably the only chance that these guys are going to get. Because, yeah. Thanks for being understanding. We won't do it again, I promise. Let's go, guys. Let's get out of here. Let's go raid some ruins or something. Well, I should say that was a quick and easy job for this guy here. Had that job done within like what, 2 minutes? I'm still curious as to how much that was in that bounty, how much money that was. Probably about, I'm gonna guess maybe about 4,000, maybe 4,000 or 5,000 gold or gil. G. That's the currency. I keep mixing them up with. I keep mixing RPG currencies up. It's G in this game. I'm sure the proper term I would think would be gold. So yeah, 4,000 gold is probably how much it was worth, for all we know. Anyways, I'm getting off track here. So the hunter saves the day, thanks to Alec and Lutz bringing him here. I guess that makes them heroes too. But they were, even though they were, in this case, they were nothing more than errand boys. But pretty soon they'll be doing their own jobs. They won't have to constantly hire somebody to do it. So the sister decides to invite the hunter to dinner, and Alex is about to say, he's like, hey, let's go talk to this guy. Well, is like, I don't know. You see the look? You see the look in that girl's eyes? It's like, yeah, they need some alone time. Which, to be fair, I can understand why. Out of respect. I mean, Lutz is a klutz at times. At least he tries to be respectful for some things. So it was then there also revealed that on their way, they actually did have to go jump into a fight, even though it was a bunch of level 1 possums, and they weren't really nothing. The fact that they were actually fighting these creatures apparently shows that, well, you have a hidden power able to thwart these forces of evil, which makes you, I don't know, chosen ones by, or chosen ones by the Guardian or something. I always thought it was kind of silly. Let's say, okay, in the beginning of the first Ark Delay game, I can kind of understand, I suppose, because there was like at the very start of this whole series, there was only a select few that would be able to combat, you know, these monsters. Even though in RPG terms they seem to be pretty weak, but like their best of soldiers from the country of Syria go out and battle these things, and like nobody survives except for a lonely kid. which turned out to be Pocos, was like, we're the only ones that fought this monster menace and returned alive. I know it seems kind of ridiculous, but that's just how they go for it. So it's like, all right, so chosen heroes are the ones that can fight these monsters and nobody else. And then 2 comes around. It's like it spreads out a little bit because you got others that are blessed by the power of the spirits. Okay, I'll let that slide too. But I don't know. It just feels like it can only go but so far before it's like, so everybody is got the power of the spirit in them and they can fight. So it's no longer like a special thing if everybody's able to fight. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking too hard about this whole thing. But I mean, I like to think it's just, if you got what it takes, especially as a hunter, and you can fight these monsters, then heck, you're a fighter. It's not a matter of being specially gifted per se, but I guess whatever works. Especially in Alec and Lutz's case. I mean, they hadn't really fought much before at all. I mean, I'm sure they probably trained as far as trying to keep athletic and everything, but they didn't actually have to run and take actual fighting, and then suddenly, bam, this happened, and I guess you could say on instinct they was just like, wow, I can do this, and from here on, that's how they continue. Again, I'm rambling. Sorry, I am so sorry. Oh gosh, it's been so long since I've been able to get another one of these things going. I'm gonna try to keep the pace a little bit better. I know I may have mentioned in a past video that I might not be able to get these out as often as I was before when I was doing Arclet 2, but even still, I am going to try to at least make it somewhat of a decent pace, because there is actually a lot to do in this game as well. I mean, this is a 2-disc game. Out of all the 3 games, this one is actually 2 discs long. Could be because of how heavy the graphics are compared to the past 2 titles. So, but anyways, getting back to the story here. After hanging out with Alec's place for a little bit, they finally go back to Lutz's place, and there's a necklace. What's that with that rock on the table? Well, that's a nice looking necklace there. Oh, the hunter legal gave it to her. Whoa, what did you give him to eat? All I can say is, that must have been some supper. Let me take a look at this baby. Yeah. Oh, but nope. Touch it and you die. I'm not kidding. Lutz, it's mine. Wow. She ain't messing around either. He's gonna make it more curious. She's like, you son of a... You are not getting your grubby mitts on. You stay away. Oh, come on, sis. Please. Pretty please. And I was like, I don't mean to interrupt a quarrel or anything. I mean, if you want to fight, that's fine, but I got somebody I want to talk to. Let's get away from the table. I said no. Oh, come on, please, for sugar on top. Come on. You'll be the best. You'll be your best brother ever. Yeah, once I get that amulet. Okay, good luck with that. Good luck with that, Lutz. You and your sister are going to be fighting all through the night over that rock. Give it up, dude. It's hers. Leave it alone. There's plenty of other treasure I'm sure you can get later on. I mean, Jesus. Oh, God. Okay, so, now that we're able to move again, there's not really much more to do at the moment. There's not really anything like any kind of hidden treasure you can find or anything. So just head to the back of the village, go to your usual spot that Alec likes to hang out at, and, talk to the hunter. Legal. Oh, hello. I've been thinking, I want to be a hunter. A hunter? Well, put that idea in your head. I've been saved by a hunter twice now. The next time there's saving to be done, I want to be that hunter. Well, not to discount your feelings, kid, but being a hunter is hard work. You're always just one door down from danger. But don't you see? That's the kind of life I want. That's the kind of life you think you want. Dreaming it and doing it are two different things, my friend. Listen, the truth is, when I became a hunter, it was because I felt just as you do now. But a hunter's got a load of responsibility to bear. Because, with great power comes great responsibility. They're expected to do all sorts of things normal people can't. Well, yeah. Exterminating monsters, stopping bandits, crossing oceans, transporting valuables. Crossing oceans? Oh, that's really piqued his interest. But I heard that there wasn't possible since the Great Disaster. Have you been across the ocean, off this island? Yes, I have. Tell me what it's like, please. Well, there's a desert in the west, for one. People who lost their city built a brand new one. In the desert? Yes, I must admit, it's quite impressive. To the north is a city half submerged in the floodwaters from the disaster. People live in that part of the city that's above water. Interesting. That too is quite an amazing sight. Wow. Say, have you seen a city surrounded by high walls in your travels? High walls? No, I can't say that I have. Why? Well, in the Great Disaster, my life was saved by a hunter in a city like that. Of course, he speaks of Romalia. I don't really know where that was, though. At least what's left of it. All I can remember is the flames that were everywhere and the smoke. It was pretty bad. Maybe the city was destroyed in the fire. It's a big world out there. That place could be anywhere. Yeah, I know. I just still hope that one day... I've wasted enough of your time. I won't bother you anymore. Oh, come on. Listen, kid. Being a hunter is a noble dream. Don't let anyone tell you any differently. What? I just don't want you to go in thinking it's going to be easy. Because it's not. I don't care. I'll do whatever it takes. Oh boy. I want to be a hunter and see the world. Nothing is going to stand in my way. Well, if you're really serious, and I mean if you're really serious, you should go to the guild in Ishio. Oh, I was right! Ishio! And try the test. Test? Yeah, there's a registration test that will test your skill. Pass and get a hunter's crest. Oh, so that's what it takes to become a hunter. You take a quiz, and you earn a crest, and that's it. Oh, I'm hoping that the test won't be that difficult. At least now, Alec pretty much has his mind set at this point about, let's just say, living out his dream. Let the dude go. He's not giving any more valuables out. You're not gonna get a trinket like your sis did. Give it up, kid. Oh, but Alec does get a treat. What did he get? Legal. A magic apple! Nice! Wow, Alec, he gave you a magic apple. What'd you do? Hello to the chatter. It's time to get back to work. We got berries to collect to make up for what those bandits ruined. It's berry picking time. Berries? Aw, come on, sis. I hate picking berries.
No more than I hate hearing you complain. It has to be done, so let's get it over with. Come on, chop chop. Oh, alright, but I don't have to like it.
You will like it, Lutz! Pick those berries like you mean it! Okay, I'll stop. Oh, man. Sorry if there's not really that much action going on. I promise it's going to pick back up. There will be some fights, there will be some battles, trust me. It's just there's just a lot of story to go back through and to cover. Especially since this is pretty much setting things up for Alec's journey ahead. Oh, sure. He wouldn't dare make his best buddy do all the work. Yeah, he would.
So, Alec, ready to get your fingernails dirty? No, I didn't think so. This field works for the birds. I mean, we saved our village, and here we are picking berries again. Okay, well, at least I was picking berries. But you and I both saw what city life is like. There's a better way than this. I just can't imagine living my life in this freaking dump of a village and...
Lutz. I'm going to become a hunter.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to be a great hunter, blah, blah, blah. We've heard the story a million times.
No, really. It's time to do it. Now.
What? Really?
Well then, take my hand and we'll make it. I'll swear. He just wants to get out of picking berries.
You just met your new partner in crime-busting adventure. If I have a choice of berry picking or high seas adventure, sign me up for the adventure part. Berry picking sucks.
Wow, he must really not like picking berries.
If we're heading out now, we'd better at least tell the elder.
My thoughts exactly. And just like that, all they gotta do is just tell the elder they're leaving, and there you go. Not, like I said, not really much left to do except tell them where you're going. Well, let's save our game real quick since we've gone through a lot of stories so far. I don't know why I was thinking Tode. Tode is the name of a bridge, not the name of a village. Oh my god. Alright. Let's go get this over with. Sorry if you could hear that. That was Skype. I forgot to go on D&D to mute the noise.
What's the rush, Alec?
I want to go to Ishio to become a hunter. That's right, and I'm going with him.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. You've seen what excitement the world past our gate has to offer. And with the gifts you both possess in battle.
Again with the gifts! Thinking it's just gifts and battle. Okay, I guess that's natural. We'll just go with that.
It's only a matter of time, I suppose. Sooner is better than later.
Thank you for your understanding.
Woohoo! We're out of here!
But Lutz, what of Curetta?
Oh, I can't tell her that what I'm doing. She'd freak.
I understand completely. I shall explain it all to her somehow once you've gone.
Oh, thanks a lot, Elder. It's like, what are you going to tell her? How are you going to explain this to her?
I'll think of something. Just maybe butter her up. Maybe make her a nice dessert. Special treat of mine. And then lay it on her when she seems at her happiest. You know.
Because you know, as they say, what goes up must come down.
Are you sure you can talk to Curetta for me?
I shall handle it for you.
But I think she'll be really mad if... Lutz!
Oh, crap, too late.
Oh, this is what I was talking about!
Busted.
How could you think of leaving without telling me? I'm your sister. What happened to All for One?
And one for all.
Well, don't get me wrong. I think it's wonderful you're taking on responsibility.
Wow. Praising him.
And if someday, if your mouth doesn't get you killed... Yeah, see, that's the thing about Lutz. His mouth is probably gonna be a problem throughout this trip.
Oh, but he's giving a recovery tonic. That's something. But at any rate, not much more to say here, except I'm going to end this episode off as they're walking out of the village, starting their quest. So next time on Ark the Lad 3, our journey is finally starting, for real this time. Not being some errand boy anymore, we're going out to become a hunter and explore the world, all that it has to offer. So until then, I am Ark 84, and I shall see you on the next episode. Take care, peeps.